Using natural gas and oxygen. I'm going to turn my gas on. I'm going to turn my oxygen on. Everybody's got their own preference as to how hot their flame is. You can use propane, you can use MAP gas. There's just different ones you can use. Now, if you're using a mandrel that's been dipped right away, you want to go ahead and stick that in your flame, and you want to dry it. You can either dip your mandrels and let them dry, which takes about an hour or so, or you can just dry them like this. You got to be real careful though that you don't crack your bead release, so you can't get it real hot. You just want to get it to that nice gray color. The difference. So we're going to take a strip of our glass. You can either use strip glass or you can use rods. Either one. It's just your preference. I prefer to use our glass. It's very versatile. The only thing that it is not versatile with is bullseye. It just doesn't work for some reason. So I'm putting my strip of glass in the flame here. You want to kind of keep your mandrel hot. And we're looking for a nice, good molten glob. When we got that, we're going to attach it to the mandrel. And we turn away. Just in case something goes pop. Because glasses, the strips are, they can sometimes crack while you're doing this. So you can make different sizes. This one I'm going to even out. Make sure you keep turning your mandrel. If you don't, your bead's going to be lopsided, and we don't want that. Let's try that. Maybe. The torch is being picky today. You can make little beads, which are good for, like if you're making necklaces, they're good for little fillers. Kind of turn it. You can add more as you go. You can make big ones. And the cool thing about bead making is it's very, very versatile. You can add different things. I'm going to make this kind of a showpiece bead, I guess, like a center bead that you'd use in a necklace or a bracelet. Just kind of go back and forth. So I'm going to even it out, and I want to keep it this nice molten color. And I'm going to roll it in what's called frit. And it's got to be nice and like molten, otherwise your glass is not going to stick. And then we bring it back here into the flame. We can roll some mica powder on it. And what's really cool is we can take clear glass, cover it first. These are called stringers. and you use the stringers to draw on the glass. Use different colors. Now this is a little rod that I'm using. And you gotta make sure everything's on there, because if you don't, when it starts to cool down, if it's not like molted in, it will just break off. But the cool thing with this one, we're going to add a clear cover on this. So it's going to look 3D. Just kind of keep your beads still going. Proceed to color it. A lot of the times you're not going to get your cover all in one go. You've got to do it a little bit at a time. Still want to keep that bead hot. Because in the end, you can go ahead, after you've put your clear on, you can go ahead and even everything out. But when you're doing a clear covering, it's better to use either clear rods or the strip glass that's clear. I found window glass. If you just use clear window glass, it's very hard to work with. It doesn't melt properly. Like, it's got a different temperature. I'm going to make sure we got everything here. So now we're just going to keep turning our mandrel here and let it straighten out. You can use a scraper to push it down. That'll help. You can also use a scraper for different things. You can put designs in it, like if you want to go this way and twist it. And the glass will stick to the scraper if you get it too hot. So sometimes it's a good idea to just leave a thing of water next to you so you can put it in and let it cool down. Alright, so here's one bead. We've got our little ones, so we're going to wait for this orange glow to go away. Because if you put it in the fiber blanket while it's still really red hot like that, it's going to get flat on one side, so you want to wait for the orange glow to go away. Go ahead and stick it in there.